Hey y'all, it's Caitlin, and New York Comic Con has come and passed, and I got the 3 pops that were the highest up on my list. I probably won't go for any more. I know I said that in SDCC and I got a bunch more, but I really think these 3 I'm happy with. I didn't buy anything online this year. So yeah, and of course, the very first one I grabbed was the Huntress, just like I said. So this one was at Hot Topic. That's where my first stop was, and they opened first, thankfully. So, and I was going to go ahead and get 2 of them, but they only had 3, and I didn't want to seem like an ass. So, I only got the 1, and I'm happy with her. Don't get me wrong. She is totally going behind me as soon as I'm done here, because, oh man, this is so freaking cool. I'm so happy. And I know this is kind of stupid, but can I just say that I do like seeing it up close. I like the shared sticker this year. I'm not big into stickers, but that sticker looks really cool, and it looks different than a lot of the others with the black. I think it's cool. But anyway, let's go ahead. Oh, the back of it has the very traditional looking Huntress artwork with her logo font. So, yeah. Oh, I love it. This is definitely Helena Bertinelli. It has to be with that artwork. So, oh man. I'm not saying Helena Wayne wouldn't have been cool to see too. I would love to see both Helenas, or both Huntress, get put into pop form, but I'm very happy to have, oh man, I love this, to have Helena Bertinelli, because, again, she was from Birds of Prey, so, oh my gosh. Now, I did know that some people were saying that the pose was a little bit off. I agree. It would have been cool if she had the her crossbow, pointed straight across, or, in a more, like, defensive or attacking pose. But, frankly, I think this one is perfect. I know I'm a little bit biased, but I think that would have been cool, but I think this, as it stands, is freaking cool. And I did see that some had their mask, like, a little crooked, like the eyes weren't centered. So I tried to find ones that the eyes were pretty symmetrical on the mask. This one is still a little bit off-center, but it's better than the others that I saw. So I'm very, very happy. I do wish that they had gotten that right on all of them, but whatever. I love this pop so much. This is definitely one of my favorite pops in my collection now, and I'm very, very happy to have her. So, and of course she does stand on her own like you're seeing, and she does not come with a stand, so it's a good thing. So let's move her box to the side for now. So then I went to GameStop, and okay, here's where the story takes place. So I saw something at GameStop, not the pops, but something at GameStop that really made me smile. So I actually had to take my 3-year-old cousin with me yesterday to go to the mall to get these pops, because she had to have a babysitter. And I was honestly really worried. A part of me was that I haven't seen anyone be like completely rude or be a complete asshole in my area on con release day, but I know it does happen a lot, and I'm sure it has happened in this area before, just not at the stores that I was in, probably. And I was really worried that something like that would happen in front of her, but it was actually just the opposite. So GameStop, it took another hour for it to open, so I was just on the little kiddie rides. I had her on the little kiddie rides for about an hour. But as we were waiting in line finally, when the store opened up, I was probably like the 5th person in line. And there was a guy who was right in front of me. Now, he was the guy, I was second in line at Hot Topic, okay? This guy was first, so he was there before anyone else was at the mall that day. But there's another guy who's 2 people ahead of him in line, okay? And I don't think they were friends, because I think if they were friends, then they would have been right beside each other in line. But the first guy, the guy at the front of the line, checks out, and I was looking off. I didn't see which pop it was. I think it was the Piccolo. I'm not entirely sure. But I saw him buy his pops, and he took one out of his bag, as he passed the guy who was in front of me, the first guy who was there at the mall that day, period. He hands it to him and he says, "It's on me." I honestly think, from the way that they were talking, that they literally just met. And just decided to buy the guy's pop for him. I mean, I was worried that she would see something negative when she was out there, but she actually my cousin saw something very, very positive. Saw two grown up, probably strangers, just being nice to each other. And for a little girl who's not that good at sharing yet, I think that was very good for her to see. So I'm very happy that she went, and I'm very glad that happened. I wish I knew the people's names so I could tell them, but I just thought that was very, very awesome, and I loved it. But I did end up getting 2 Comic-Con pops, but their thing was buy 3, get 1 free. So there was one I had on pre-order, so that counted as the third, so I needed 1 for free. So I got my cousin the young Elsa pop, so that's with her, so I don't have that one to show, and I'm gonna put the others I got yesterday that's not New York Comic Con in another haul. But here was the one I wanted the most from GameStop, which was the Butt Stallion. I'm about to take this out of the box, and I'm gonna turn it around, and I'm gonna hope. I'm gonna see why they call it Butt Stallion. And, like, is it just a rear end of a horse, or there's something weird with her ass? I don't know. Now this box is a little bit damaged, unfortunately. There's a bit of a crease there on the corner. I do not care at all. This thing is gorgeous. I was saying that they should make it like Gus Gus Slipper from Cinderella, and they did. So, very, very happy. By the way, who's seen the new form of Ponyta from the Pokemon games on that stupid live stream that they had? Oh, her horn's bent. It was a freaking 24-hour long live stream, and they just had every now and then a new Galarian Ponyta would appear. You know, some other Pokemon that they've shown up to, like, you know, Pikachu or Impidimp or something, you know, stuff that they already was obvious that was going to be in the game, or stuff they've already announced. But those Ponyta look pretty cool. But anyway, so there's nothing up with her butt, but there's something up with her connection. This is the loosest pop I've ever had. Like, that is nuts. And you can kind of see on the inside where they were gluing pieces together, like you can see the bubbles from the glue. That's a little bit weird. And it has that oil residue like Chrome Pops do, so I don't like the feel of it. You guys hear that squeak? My hands weren't squeaking prior to this. But I think it's still really cool. It's so freaking awesome. It's so pretty. Look at the gradients in her hair. Oh my gosh. It's so cute. And the tuft of hairs on her hooves, they're crystally too. Like it's transparent, the same kind of crystal on here, but it just looks like they put the color inside of it. So it gives off a very pretty aesthetic. I don't know if you guys can see it in the camera, but it's so friggin' pretty. Like, it's not the same as the hair or the tail where they just stuck another piece of plastic on. Like, the color is in the transparency. That is so freaking cute. So it's not necessarily a unicorn, because there's 2 horns, so it's a biacorn, but this one is a little bit bent. I did not notice that until now, but I don't really care because it's so freaking pretty. I know nothing of this pop. I know nothing of this character. Nothing of the game. But I freaking love this. It's so freaking pretty. It's so freaking cute. Why wouldn't I love this? Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I love the bows. The bows look like Eeyore. But that head is wobbly as heck. Like, it's even wobbling this away. That's weird. I've never seen that on a pop before, for sure. But, hey, who cares? It's gonna stay together, though. So, oh my gosh, she's so pretty. Okay. So, last but not least, and this one actually surprised me. I thought I was going to have to order this one online, but no, they actually had my size in the Dark Phoenix shirt. GameStop never has, you know, fat sizes in stock in store. I always had to get them online. So, I did get Dark Phoenix Pop and Tea set, and as you can see, the plastic is still on, so I haven't gotten this one out of the box yet. Let's get this out. I really love the look of it though, because it makes it look like it's a bunch of graphic novels like on the shelf at Barnes & Noble or something. Like seriously, you go down the comic aisle at Barnes & Noble and this is what you see. It's kind of cool. So let's go ahead and get her. I think it would have been better for them to use that design for like a classic looking pop rather than like a fiery looking one, but let's look at the t-shirt first. There it is. What does it look like? I can't see from back here. Okay, oh my gosh. Okay, so it actually looks a lot softer. Like the colors are a lot softer than I thought they'd be. Those eyes, man, they steer into your soul. I love it. Dark Phoenix, Jean Grey, is still not my favorite Marvel character by far. I don't hate her, but I don't necessarily like her either. But this t-shirt looks freaking cool. I will proudly wear that as an X-Men fan. I love that. I love that. So let's get the pop. Okay, my pop has come out of position badly in the box. Oh well, but the box itself looks pretty pristine. It's the same box as all the other Dark Phoenix pops are in, so it's the same, mold, so it makes sense. Alright, let's get this out. I already see one thing I can complain about. Okay, so she does come with a stand. We'll see if she needs it here in a second. Ooh, there with the t-shirt. Okay. Oh, she's transparent. I didn't realize she was going to be transparent. That's even cooler. Okay, so that, it brings out the fire. And I don't know if you guys can tell that's translucent, but I promise you it is. That's so freaking cool. I love the gradient in it, because it goes from pretty much golden yellow to like hot red. I like it. And the logo on her chest is still gold. And her eyes are still white, so that freaking looks cool. Would have been better if it was glow in the dark, yes. But do I care? No. But, you know how they have to put all that legal crap, Funko 2019, all that stuff? They put it in white right under her head here. Now, they put that writing on, Pop's heads in the past. But that white really makes it stand out. And it's on both sides. It's got the Marvel trade stamp on that side. I don't like that. Why didn't they, write it in, just engrave it like they usually do? Like, emboss it there with, like in orange or yellow? Why didn't they put it in white? It stands out too much. I mean, granted, if you're looking at the pop straight on, you can't see it, but if you turn it just a little bit, you can see it very clearly. I don't like it. I don't like that at all. So, the sash she's wearing it's still translucent, but not as translucent as her body, which, that's kind of cool, I think. It makes it stand out a little bit more. I like this. I really like this. So, can she stand without her stand? Yes. Not necessarily stable. Well, more stable than I think, actually. She's moving a little bit, but she's not tipping over very easily, so that's good. So, these were the three that I got. I'm still going to have to mess with this one's horn to try and get it more straight before it goes back into the box. But these were the ones I got. Obviously, you guys know which one's my favorite. But I love the fact that, I went out, I saw people being good human beings, not complete assholes, and it was just a very refreshing day. I had a good time with my cousin. She was a good girl for the most part, and like I said, she got to see a couple of complete adult strangers being nice to each other. I feel like that's a good thing to see on a day-to-day basis. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what your favorite pop from the con was this year, and if you were able to get it. I know there's some people online that are still trying to work out trades and stuff for the ones that they missed, but I am very happy with just getting these three. So I feel like New York Comic Con was a success this year, and I'm going to get one pop from LA Comic Con later on this month, and then we'll just be waiting for Emerald City. So awesome. So Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, like always, it's a community, not a competition. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.